Welcome back to another video of the Thaumaturge. Anyway, let's play. Alrighty then, we are back. I can sense a fight here.
Bored? Then go ask that uniform what he's doing here. Or tell him to skidoo.
Hey, fancy pants! Fuck off!
Hang on. You lost, officer?
Officer?
Hang on! That's the mama's boy of Śródmieście.
They dubbed me the son of Śródmieście, if I remember correctly. Easy enough to check.
So let's go. I will just start the fight. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? So let's do some overtimes here. Because I don't know who can take overtime. So far it seems like all can take. Bro, this is absolutely ridiculous how much damage this overtime does. Look at this. They didn't even have a chance to cast anything yet. Look how many dots is on them already. Oh, nice first attack you got there. Get some agony there. Who's not dying? Both of them are not dying. I think the big guy's dead. Look at that 12 healing, dude. 12 healing, guys. They're all dead. I can just, you know. I'm done. They're dead.
Hang on. That's enough.
You're the son of a bitch of Śródmieście.
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe. Alright, I don't know. Just tell him something.
Take a look at Różycki Bazaar. He has got this sorta Geschäft there.
Thanks. They're right to call this place the dungeon.
So, this is where our fight was, just by the way. Everything is just leading outside, so I guess we're done here. Bro, that overtime damage is just way too broken. So we definitely, yeah, we have two different builds right now. One is for single target. Well, I wouldn't say single target. One is for someone that can't take overtime, and the other one is for people that can take overtime. I think by far the highest damage you have in this game at the moment is overtime, so... And so far the only guys that we found is immune to it. Their icon looks like a castle. Dude, we're opening up the game a lot now. Crazy stuff, man. This is gonna be a very long game. I was not prepared for this. Okay, one is leading up here. Yo, we have 3 directions to run into. This one seems to be the closest. Go to hell, someone's saying. A man is walking up to the stall. Feels like getting some soda, just to express his apprehension. Or appreciation? Appreciation. Appreciation. There we go. For the creativity of the structure designers. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, there's some more right over here. The raid just disappeared. So we're figuring out where Rife is at the moment. I think that's what we're doing. Rofe. Aerial Rofe. So we're just gathering information, then we're gonna get a conclusion, obviously. But I can't imagine how many side quests we have. I also don't know why you would do side quests in the game. Like, what does it help?
That wasn't too hard.
Do you get like more hit points or something? I don't think so. This whole magician is none other than Ariel Arove. One must give him credit for ruling the entire bazaar. It seems that he has set up a thriving moonshine distillery in a closed butcher's shop. The place is worth a visit. So let's go to the butcher shop. I take you to the butcher shop. Until your lollipop. Yeah.
Where do you think you're going, pretty boy?
I'm looking for someone. They say he's got a business here.
Do the smart thing and hit the road. Go on. Fuck off.
How about I do the smart thing and hit you?
I'm looking for Ariel Rofe.
Then you can double fuck off, you fucking dummkopf.
Jeez,
You'll
dude.
attract more attention with that shouting.
Bozo, for I get my club. You're not gonna tell me how to do my job, you flibbit and raggedy sot. Beat it.
You know what? I think I've heard one fuck off too many.
Then get your kisser ready for a pounding.
Ogres, how come he's still standing here mouthing off at you?
It's me, Victor.
Shulsky, I remember. Fuck off.
So, should I give him what for, boss?
Do what you want.
Let's go.
I'll be right back.
But Ogres, maybe don't take on the son of Shrut Miestia on your own, yeah?
I'll call you a priest if you want.
Where? Did we wait for him to call his friends before he started the fight? How stupid is this? So let's hear. Interrupts enemies' action when they're suffering in a suffering state. Bro, that's just dumb, man. I just want to double check here. Ah, dude. But this is just so much more damage, isn't it? Restores health points. No. Okay. The restore health points one. Oh, okay. I see why I did it like that. Okay, it makes sense now. You see, I can't put it on this one then. Yeah, this is pretty much the best build we have. That's okay. Let's start a fight. So I assume that this guy, like I wish I knew this for a fact, but I assume the guy on the left, since he has, you can see it's like a building icon. I assume we can't put bleed on him. I went to full health. Yeah, there's a blue chess piece, like it seems, on them. It's kind of weird. That should be them dead. Okay, so now this guy will try and put agony on him, no? Let's see. Oh wait. Yeah, let's see if we can. Yeah, no bleed. Okay, so I guess we figured out who we can't and who we can bleed. You see, now we can't do this because like it's causing suffering. Let's just see if we can. Okay, never mind.
All right, leave him be. I'm sorry. Come on, Shulsky. Let's get out of sight. But if anything starts shaking, I'll shoot you.
Don't stare. That way.
This whole butcher's shop is a cover, right?
None of your business.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Sit down. Tell me why you're bothering me. And how exactly did you find me?
Yeah, let's get to the point.
I've got a certain problem, and I'd like to get rid of it quickly.
Is it made of clay and weighs 2 tons when it shows up? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kerridge Bridge?
I'm not going to pretend I understand.
Golems aren't great at swimming, remember? Since it's following you, going across a bridge would force it to. Forget it. I can see why you can't deal with it on your own.
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist. Your knowledge.
I think I have at least a few reasons to say no, don't I? The main one is the death of my business partner and best friend.
Best friend? Deny your guilt?
I didn't know a golem was after me.
You shouldn't have shown up at the dungeon that day at all.
You shouldn't have taken that job. I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can keep tormenting me, but are you going to tell me something or not?
I can torment you and tell you. A golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form. But you attract it and bind it in the same way.
So you need to discern the flaw of the person it's following and then defeat it.
Well done. The difference being that it's following blood first and the flaw second. But first, you have to deprive the golem of its physical body, the shell in which the salutor is housed. You also need to know where the ritual was conducted, because that's the only place you can do it. Good luck.
Can we know where it was?
I know the place the golem was summoned. The basement of Nozhik Synagogue.
So, Sofer managed to do it?
So, apart from my family's blood, the golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial? So how many have you got?
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome number of salutors.
You're lying. You'd have lost your mind.
If you say so.
I have 4 salutors. That means that we have 4 flaws.
How can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that, you need a Kabbalist. Moi. I know the incantation for the Belur ritual.
What?
Instructions for reversing the evil eye, cleansing body and soul, and hiding from the unwanted, but why should I explain them to you?
I'm guessing this will cost me something. Money? A favor? Further humiliation?
We'll see.
Thank you. So we're going into the basement of a synagogue, where you'll use Kabbalah to strip the golem of its physical form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse?
Not quite. The golem is mine.
Agree to give up the golem? Refuse to give up the golem. Why? Yeah, why does you need the golem?
What do you need the golem for?
None of your business.
You want revenge. That's very sentimental if you think about it.
Another word, and you'll be looking for a new Kabbalist.
Refuse.
Over my dead body.
Very possibly. But as you said, you've got a lot of salutors. This one won't make a difference to you. And you'll never hear me say, fuck off, again.
And what about my flaw? If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my initial salutor, right?
Could be yes, could be no. I don't know. Want to find out?
No.
Unless you've got a long line of relatives with flaws.
Admit you've also got a sister? I don't know if I want to mention this, but yeah.
I've got a sister, twin. But I don't know if Ligia carries a flaw.
You'd better find out if you want to get rid of the golem. Then go back to your sister and find out if she carries a flaw.
All right, I'll bring her here. Maybe she'll be better off without the flaw.
I'm not here to heal your conscience. You're one cold son of a bitch.
Let's wrap this up. We've got a deal.
A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of the fun.
Sure.
I'll risk it.
Raise a toast or drink, like you have only one option. Goodness.
Ready?
Let's get this over with.
Godspeed. Find that flaw of Ligia's.
You remember my sister's name way easier than I do. That is my flaw, I guess. Names. So you draw a conclusion here. The ritual is based on the use of the right combination of names of God and the elements complemented by Golem. The Kabbalah isn't that hard.
I saw what the clay did at the harbor, but that's... Old Sofer impressed me. Summoning a golem under the noses of the whole community.
You ready?
I will be once you show up with your sister. This is when you go get her.
How do you get rid of the golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the Beller. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sofer's skin.
My father had that effect on people. This ritual, are you sure it's safe?
Just trust me, as I trust you'll keep your word. I won't touch a hair on your sister's head. Now go get her.
I'll go fetch Ligia.
Get a move on.
I maybe shouldn't have mentioned my sister now, because like if I want to fight for the golem, he's gonna potentially hurt my sister then. I think that's what it comes down to. I shouldn't have mentioned my sister, man. Oh, mistakes were made. I don't think there's a fast travel in this game. Other than you have to run to a specific location first. We need to play open cards with Ligia.
What do you need?
Has anything strange happened lately? Anything that might have something to do with the golem?
A cup fell from the table and someone stumbled while crossing the doorstep, but I assume those aren't things that can be attributed to a golem.
Most likely common clumsiness. That's good news.
And some plaster fell from the ceiling, but that's probably because something was passing by. Nothing serious. Anything else?
The store looks better than I remembered. More human.
I've sorted through the remaining junk and I'm keeping the monkey brains, prepared corpses, and potency ointments just in the catalog now, so mothers can come here with their kids.
Do you want to be better than father?
People look at a businesswoman strangely, so I intend to prove to them that I'm better than businessmen. I'm doing my best.
Wow. What a feminist.
We have to talk about the golem. I know how to stop it now.
You know what to do? Tell me.
Tell her about the place where the golem was summoned.
I found out that you can only call off a golem in the place where it was made. It was summoned in the synagogue.
How do you know that?
I'm a thaumaturge.
Quit bragging. Just tell me what comes next.
Do you know what a flaw is?
Kind of, but Papa didn't tell me too much about his abilities.
A flaw is a hidden stamp that sometimes defines our behavior or even our lives. It's formed in the subconscious and centers around the things that matter most to us. It might be the memory of something tragic or shocking from the past, or something that takes us over completely, obsessively. If you were to tell me the one thing in your life that matters most, what would it be?
Where's this coming from? My family. And you, too, of course.
Now, seriously this time.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm putting you second. Work comes first. I want to work. Hard and honestly. And I want to be respected for it. Not have fingers pointed at me. And so it will be.
So she has a flaw. I saw the hallmarks of the flaw within Ligia. One associated with her ambitions, approach to life. That's enough for now. Conclusion. I already have the information on the golem's curse. All I need to do now is to get the ritual site with Ligia. Ariel Rove will be waiting for us there. I only wonder if I should keep a promise made to a criminal.
I don't doubt you've got that certain something inside you. I can see you've got some kind of flaw after all. I think it's one related to obsessive tenacity or pathological ambition.
Should I be offended or afraid? Can I get rid of it?
Yes, don't worry. But that's business for later. Nothing will happen to you.
You're the thaumaturge here. All right, so what now?
I think I already know what I wanted.
All right.
I need you. We must end it. Together.
You sound serious. What's going on?
Today, the curse placed on Father will lose its power. But we have to get going.
Are we going down into the synagogue basement?
Yes.
Ariel Rofa is already waiting for us. He's the one leading this whole thing.
Do I know him?
I sincerely hope not. He's not a suitable companion for you.
Oh, now I'm dying of curiosity.
There's no time.
How exciting. I feel 10 years old again.
So let's go. Gotta close shop. Or use the golem. Well, if we get rid of his physical form, it's gonna be a lot easier for us to deal with him in the future. I think.
The darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Roffe. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Roffe, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Szulski. And you must be dear Ligia Szulska. My regards.
The mademoiselle looks pale. Do you feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Victor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
To lure the golem, we need your mature flaw.
Am I the bait?
I could have phrased it better. The point is that only you with your flaw can lure the golem here.
Will I lose my flaw in the process?
Well, that's linked with aspirations, chasing something. Ambition, even to an excessive degree. And yes, you will lose it.
A lot about this scares me.
I haven't got time for this. Feeding my pride.
Ligia, if you can't make up your mind, then realize that the golem won't leave us alone. If not for me, then do it for Father's legacy that you love so much. Otherwise, everything will fall apart.
I will let nothing be taken from me.
Agreed.
Sure.
Why the long faces? Cheer up. Everything's ready, I see.
Let's begin.
Let's do it.
Shulski's to work. Your torment will soon be over.
Won't it come?
Patience.
Hashem, be merciful.
Have more faith, Feldman. More faith. Yit Kadash Shimi Rabba.
You're not going anywhere.
No, I don't want to. Victor!
You damn Shulskis!
Not to treat my sister like that.
Don't treat her like that.
I wouldn't have to if she weren't trying to steal my payment. This is your fault. You were supposed to take care of everything. Quit fooling around. Let's get this business started.
Sorry, friend. Not this time.
You bastard!
Okay, the golem is at the back there. That's perfect. Why am I fighting two people here? And both of them has the... You see that, right? Both of them has the thingy. They're the castle. So we can't do bleed damage to them. Look how insanely strong we are now. Just because I learned the game a bit more. Now we're fighting our sister also. So we can do overtime damage here. There we go. I think there's two different bolts. It's actually pretty insane. Whoa, 11 damage. Okay, we kind of have to... Yeah, I think we'll have to just get some HP. Plus 12 healing. Really easy fights, man. We learned the game a lot.
Not so threatening now, are you?
Even Ganafs have more honor.
Ask him if he's going to cry.
What are you going to do? Cry?
Fuck off!
Enough! Stop! Both of you! Not here!
You're lucky, Shulsky.
That's enough, Mr. Rofer.
You'll be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Let's get your sister to a safe place. I'll call a carriage.
Hopefully it didn't hurt her. I mean, that was no intentions of mine. But I want to feed my trait as much as possible. I don't know what it does, though, if you feed it.
You're awake. How do you feel?
I don't feel anything. What happened to me, Victor?
You require knowledge and context to give this response.
You paid a pretty low price for peace and safety.
You two forced me to. I don't feel like myself. You've changed my life. You've changed me.
You should be grateful. Now you're your true self.
It should be my decision. That's not the point. The last thing I remember is that bandit not wanting to let me go while you stood alongside. And then... darkness. I feel like I'm losing my mind, do you understand? How would you feel? Would you sacrifice yourself like that for me?
Pull yourself together.
It could have been me. Roffer suggested it. But my flaw, pride, stopped me from agreeing.
How convenient. You're like father. You think you know what's best for others, and you just walk all over them. Leave me alone. I'm sorry you came back.
I'm sorry, my sister. If you show me a nip, I promise you everything will feel better. I promise you. Just one. You have two of them. Just show me one, dude. Okay. Just one. One little pixel, please. I don't know. I feel like we could have played that so much better. I guess we gotta go visit our friend because we got a new golem now. Speaking of, we should maybe check out our stats here. Where is this golem? He's on this row. Dude, it's the overtime row. Oh my goodness. It's the overtime damage row. That might mean that my overtime will even become even more broken now. Oh, it's locked?
Hello.
I thought there'd be something to look at. Much ado about nothing.
Who are you? Last time, a different housekeeper came to greet me.
How about that? What? Don't you like us?
I do. It's a big change. A positive one.
There, see? He's not so bad. This is Maria.
And this is Magdalena. We've all been waiting for you.
They present each other. Are you serious?
I've come to see Rasputin.
We know.
It looks familiar, and yet different.
What do you mean yet different? Hello, baby.
At last, the wait is over. Here he is. Sit down, Victor.
Sure. But no, tell me what's going on first.
What's going on? What sort of little shindig is this?
It's an expression of gratitude.
What does that even mean?
I didn't expect crowds. I was hoping we could speak privately.
Patience. Have a seat, as I asked you, and all will be explained. Support the weak. Be patient towards all men. The moment has finally come. Here too is my loyal friend, Victor Shulsky. It's thanks to him that we are where we are. And we will be in the future, where we intend. My mind has long been flooded with bloody visions. In their scarlet color, the mists of the future are reflected. I see a great star falling to the blood-stained earth, and the force of its impact tears the roof from sacred temples, including the Orthodox Church of Saint Mary Magdalene, here in Praga.
Don't interrupt, dude. Nah.
And so, what?
There's a feeble spark of hope for us. It still flickers, though it may soon go out.
No.
The heir to the throne, little Alexei Romanov, is ill.
Is ill?
What's troubling him?
Life is spilling out of him. The devil himself is tearing him apart from the inside, demanding blood.
Poor child.
But let's not be sad. This news is joyful, as a matter of fact. Because now we know where the source of the danger is, and I can help him. I will heal the heir, just as I healed Victor, though he was bereft of hope. Isn't that true, friend?
Yeah.
It's true. If not for Grigori, I wouldn't be among you anymore. I'd have lost my mind. But thanks to his miracles, I'm still here, and I can testify to that.
I've helped you, just as you've helped us all. Thank you, friend.
No problem, bro. I got you.
If not for me, you'd still be sitting in a village at the far end of the world, dreaming up great plans. But enough about that now. Let's wrap up.
You gave us a chance, and as God as my witness, I won't waste it. Healing the Tsarevich means healing something much greater. The future. A future where each of us will receive equality and respect, regardless of who we are. Free from the afflictions of the body and the soul. Living in health and its resulting ecstasy. Finally, in a future in which we can do anything, but don't have to do anything. Offering unhindered freedom. To the Thaumaturge's health.
Looks like it didn't cure us yet.
I'd rather not wake up to sights like that. My head's about to explode.
You didn't want Ligia to see you in such a state.
In that case, it could have been one of my best decisions.
Looking at the events of last night may be the only right one. Time to get up. Get yourself together, and we'll talk later.
Sleep is a waste of time.
Hey, that's exactly how I feel in real life. But yet, when I'm recording, sometimes I just fall asleep literally while recording, dude. Not bad, yeah. Or should I say, it's pretty bad. Yeah, let's draw a conclusion over here. Everything indicates that the A dutiful maid couldn't stand the persistence of Rasputin or the guest he brought under the once respected roof. So she left their employ. She saw him as the devil and looked for a way to ward off the evil spirit, but was apparently unsuccessful. Yowza. Poor maid. Wait a minute. Do I sense a lot of experience in this room? Hey ladies. Hey. A sexy lady. Oh. 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 Press that subscribe button. I think that's how the song goes. For conclusion, Rasputin has gathered a very colorful group of people around him who don't seem to have much in common at first glance. They come from different social strata, have different personalities, and yet they share some kind of trust in Rasputin, or at least in his promise. Is this the beginning of a cult? Lokjan seems to be the only one with a different opinion. Yeah, dude. Preparation weekend. Pay a visit to Rasputin.
There you are. Finally.
I'm sorry.
What really happened? My memory is failing me.
For those that sleep in the night are asleep, and those that drink are drunken.
Unbelievable.
Remember, no matter what happens, everything stays between us.
Are you sure about that?
This whole farce, the thank yous, what's it all for? What intentions do you have towards me?
Intentions that we become friends and help one another, and complement one another. I have skills that you don't, and vice versa. I'm not hiding anything from you, Victor.
Okay.
I need your help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again. See? This is your inevitable, cruel end.
The thing that killed my father.
It's approaching. You won't escape it, nor hide from it.
I don't want to die.
It's not up to you. Sometimes you have to accept the blow. Now, give him the command.
From now on, you will obey me.
Seems like we have everything under control now, which is perfect. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Oh, I see sparkles. What do we have here? Ivy magazine. And another one. Catch a tram. Dude, now that I actually speak like that, I don't think we played a Borderlands game on this channel yet. Goodness, man. Not a single Borderlands game. Well, I have to eventually get to the best games that ever came out. Also, guys, feel free to check out the... What is it called? The Excel sheet that you'll find on the About page on this channel. It only costs $5. You can force me to play any game of your choosing, as long as there is no nudity in it. So we're gonna take this one right here. Bloody Debt. Receives damage in the last round. In states of duration. So you can take Torment. Doubles the number of suffering states on all enemies cast. Oh my goodness, dude. Doubles the suffering. Yet it's only if you can suffer the enemy. Let's have a look at the abilities that also this column has, because we haven't done that yet. So it has Shem. Inflicts damage, slows the planned attack by more than 2 rounds. That's crazy. Afar. Inflicts damage on the enemy's focus is less than full. The skills inflicted doubled on double damage. Then we have Damn. Inflicts damage if the enemy is in the suffering state. The skill inflicts double damage. So if he's in a suffering state, Damn does double damage. That's gonna be like 34 to like almost 40 damage. 34 to 48 to 34 to 38 damage, dude. Then we have Met, inflicts damage. 60 to 72. So this actually is a pretty big guy. He doesn't heal you at all. But Damn is actually pretty good. If the enemy's focus is less than full, the skill inflicts double damage. Even that is crazy. I can make my jab do like... Dude, I can see this game so in depth actually. You can make so many different builds that can work. You can make your jab reduces one focus on the enemy, and then all of a sudden that golem will do double damage, which is insane.
Since we keep following one another around, maybe we should introduce ourselves.
What are you talking about?
Okay, we all know how this ends, right? I predict that we'll end up beating each other black and blue, so...
What a talented fortune teller.
Thank you. I'll be... Oi, Guns is cheating, dude. So they are not immune to overtime. You see, now I can summon the big golem and be like, well, since you have a devastating state on you, you're just one shot dead. How insane, dude. My golem is going to be very slow, so they will attack first. Plus 8 healing. $37 damage. Okay, he should be dead now. Oh man, he survived. Boom, headshot. But I can just imagine like how many cool builds you can make in this game. It's gonna be awesome.
I had no idea about this place.
Draw a conclusion over here already. It seems that the person who asked for father to meet is a doctor with ties to revolutionaries. I would never have guessed that Stanislaw Skolsky is a symbol of prudence and conformity actually had subversive trends. I need to meet this doctor. We can draw another conclusion here. It's impossible to mistake for anything else. Tobacco, disappointment, and ambition. Father's trace. This is where he would meet with his shady friends. Apparently accompanied by heated arguments. Typical.
Hello, sweet secret.
Hello, baby. How you doing? One of Father's mysterious friends was Isaac Sofer, whose amulet I found in the study at home.
I think that's everything now. So, besides Father, there were two more. A candy lover and a coffee lover. Konieczkin must have had one of them in mind. Quit whining. Mr. Sweet Tooth is definitely Sofer. He died before Father, so he's not the one who took the grimoire. That's what I call you now. The Doctor. Because you help rabbis and people the hospital is off limits to. Rebels and revolutionaries. Luckily, I know someone who matches the description. Maybe we'll find out what she needed that ammunition for. Come on, we'll be careful. Time to get some donuts at Roblitz.
It's weird that he's actually talking to this demon, but we're not hearing any response, so maybe it's only something he hears, and we don't. Draw a conclusion again. It seems that the connection sent the men to tail me. It is a compliment on an affront. It's hard to tell. The men are clearly disguised by the task and would be happy to report back to the chief with the spicy detail of my life. I could convince them that their job is done. We leveled up again. We only have one skill point to use. Which I assume the golem is going to take about 3 skill points, if I'm not mistaken. It would make sense though, because after the first section it's only 1. Then after the first demon it becomes 2. So how about the second demon? It should become 3 skill points, right? It would make sense, to be quite honest. Midas Golden Touch, everything here is oozing with the precious hop liquid. Including the cat, that's crazy. So I guess we can draw a conclusion here that could lead us to a different conversation. It's not immediate apparent, but this establishment is a meeting place for revolutionaries. What's more, one does here, the bouquet is fresh, and without a doubt, she's the one who brought it here. It's hard to mistake her trace for any other. Who's a good kitty?
Is that cat and stuff too?
You bet. He stirs the beer with his tail.
Oh my.
What can I get you?
Yes, 1 donut, please.
Even if I had any, I wouldn't recommend them.
But I heard I was supposed to order a donut. Here.
Hey, look who it is.
It's all right, Yannick. I know him. Trouble follows you wherever you go.
Well, that makes two of us. Can we speak in private?
If I must.
It's naughty time.
Don't move a muscle.
I've got déjà vu.
Silence.
Forgive our caution. Despite those delightful moments in the cell, I still don't trust you.
The ones who get out so quickly have friends in high places. What about you, Shulsky?
Meet Michal, and tell us, what do you actually want?
I want these nuts on your chin.
I've missed you.
Choose your words more carefully.
I've missed you too, in a certain sense.
Really?
Come on, lower the gun.
Can we get to the point? I promise I'll be nice.
You can leave us. Come, Victor.
Here we go, Vivy.
Tell me what brings you here.
I'm looking for a particular man. He's a doctor and a thaumaturge. He treats people with rather radical views.
Who do you mean? Us?
Ammunition in your tights, lying low in cellars, the smell of Dutch pomade in your hair. I can sense letters, like PP and S here.
I'm sorry. We don't betray our comrades to anyone who asks.
So you do know one another after all.
Who knows?
How about this? I won't ask for anything else, but please, pass something on to him from me.
Are you praying to an onion?
Hush. What should I pass on to this doctor?
Oh, deed, heart, word. Okay. Oof. Focus the act of meaning. I convoy how eager you are in an answer. Assure her that I have no ill intentions. Extend an invitation to talk. No ill intentions.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Respect your work or inspect your work.
Adulthood is like an onion. The more you try to separate it out into its basic parts, the worse it stings and makes you want to cry. Done.
What can you make out of that? Cough syrup?
Just pass it on to him. He'll know.
You're peculiar. Anything else?
What are you up to this evening?
Is that an offer? Or are you just nosy?
It's an offer.
It's an offer.
Tonight, I am overthrowing the patriarchy. Will you join me?
With pleasure. Just us and the sounds of a crumbling tyranny would be the perfect date.
It's hard for me to deny that, but seriously, I have plans. And that's all I'm willing to say on the topic. Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
So these are the famous suites. Underground combat. Are you from the PPS?
The friendly neighborhood girl threw you off?
I didn't fall for it for 1 second.
You're a terrible liar. What brings you to this sweet place?
How exactly are you going to serve the cause?
The PPS has extensive structures. Most members engage in demonstrations or meetings, underground lectures. We're part of the PPS Combat Organization. We use more radical methods.
Do you shoot as well, or just carry ammo?
Want to find out?
You stole the Dutch pomade shipment. I read about it on the train from Vienna.
We're famous. Yes, that's true. But I won't tell you where it is, nor what it will be used for.
Is Berg Rodbiz's cafe frequented only by your sympathizers?
No, but the name is known only by a select few.
Why did the PPS choose this particular place?
It's just one of many where we get together. The beer is drinkable here, and the boys are nice.
Actually, something else brings me here. I'll be off now.
If I get an answer from the doctor, I'll let you know. Look after yourself.
Thank you, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now that's a lot of XP, man. Goodness. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, this is where the part is going to end. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day supporting the channel. If you want to support a little bit more, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.